Hello everyone, myself Ritik Singh, and today we are going to discuss ICSE class 9th and 10th treasure trove, which is a story book, okay, and poetry book as well. So we are going to discuss poetry number 5, poem number 5, that is television, which is by none other than a famous writer and a poet whom Roald Dahl, isn't it? It is written by Roald Dahl. Who was Roald Dahl? Okay, this is television poem by Roald Dahl. Who was Roald Dahl? Roald Dahl was a British novelist, short story writer, and screenwriter. Okay, he was born on 13 September 1916 in Llandaff, Wales, and died on 23rd of November 1990. He was born to Norwegian parents, Harald Dahl, it is the name of his father, and Sophie Magdalene Dahl. She was his mother. Okay, into a family of six, but then in 1920 they have six family members. Okay, but when Dahl was 3 years old, when Roald Dahl was 3 years old, then his 7-year-old sister Astrid died. She was passed away from appendicitis. Okay, from appendicitis. Then week later his father died due to pneumonia at the age of 57. First of all, his sister died, okay, due to appendicitis, and then within a week, his father died due to pneumonia, isn't it? Who was 57 years old. Okay, so let's read his poem. This is the introduction of the poet. Okay, let's begin the poem, that is television, okay, which is written by Roald Dahl. So basically he was that great poet Roald Dahl, okay, he who lost his father and who lost his sister, and within a week his father as well. Okay, his sister died with appendicitis and father died with pneumonia, okay, at the age of 57. Okay, so let's understood the television. This poem is little bit lengthy, but it's okay, we will understand. Okay, so television, the most important thing we have learned so far as children are concerned is never let them near your television set. Means this is the important thing that we learn. Okay, now in this year, okay, we have learned a mandatory thing, a most important thing, that due to children are in tension. Okay, because of that the children are tensor. Okay, is never let them near your television set. Means don't came near to the television set. Okay, stay away children. Okay, stay away children to the television set. Okay, don't bring the television so near to the children. Okay, is never. Now there's never without any other word. There's three times one word. So if that is happen, okay, if three word without any interruption, if three word will come, okay, means instead of never anything will come three or more time, again and again it is coming, so it is a figure of speech. Which figure of speech is it? It is epizeuxis. Okay, epizeuxis, it is the figure of speech, epizeuxis. Okay, so the poet is saying, okay, one of the most important thing that one should learn, okay, one should understand, that never bring close to the never bring close the television to the to a child. Okay, never bring so close to the television towards a child. Okay, or better still, just don't install the idiotic thing at all. Or it is slightly better that don't bring the television at your home. Don't stay that television, don't keep the television at your home. Okay, it is very better. Okay, in almost every house we have watched the gapping at the screen. Okay, means in every house we saw that they are gapping on the screen. Okay, the children are there sitting so closely to the screen, okay, of the television. Okay, means in almost every house we have watched them gapping at the screen. Means in every house where the poet has had went till now, in every house he saw that children are looking the television so attentively, so means they're staring towards the television so deeply. Okay, the meaning of gapping means staring any object or anything so deeply, okay, that you forgot yourself as well. Okay, so where till where the poet has visited the houses, okay, till now. So in every houses where the children are there, so he saw in every house till the poet has visited till now, so he saw the children, they are staring the television very deeply. Okay, they are staring, they are sitting so closely to the television. Okay, they loll and slob and launch about and stare until their eyes pop out. Means what is the meaning of it? Means they loll. Loll means they're sitting in a so lazy manner. Okay, they're sitting in a so lazy manner. And slob. Slob means spend time lazily. Okay, they're sitting in a very lazy manner, isn't it? And they means in a relaxed way. Okay, and in the sofa, suppose in a sofa they're sitting so laziness and staring towards the television. Okay, and says and they stare towards the television till their eyes did not got popped out. Okay, till their eyes did not popped out. The meaning of popped out means bulge out. Okay, means till their eyes did not got bulged to outwards. Okay, they it is not like that उनकी आंखें निकल जाती हैं, isn't it? Is it not like that? Just their eyes got swell. Okay, the meaning of this stanza is that. Okay, they stare the television till their eyes did not got popped. Okay, now poet is saying last week in someone's place we saw dozen eyeballs on the floor. It is not like that their dozen eyeballs are scratching on the floor. It is not like that. Means the children are sitting, the tot are sitting. Tot means child. Okay, the children are sitting on the floor, so he saw dozen eyeball. Dozen eyeball mean dozen of children are sitting on the floor. Okay, they sit and stare and stare and sit until they are hypnotized by it. Okay, they sit and stare towards the television until they did not got hypnotized, they did not got controlled by the television. Okay, till they stare towards the television. Okay, and they're looking like they are got hypnotized, because when any elder or anyone is calling them that come here, so they're least bothered that they have to listen the others. Okay, they're saying that oh, just wait for a while, I'm just coming, let's I watch this scene. Okay, they say like this, so they got hypnotized by the television. Okay, until they are absolutely drunk, they are looking like that they are drunk. Okay, they are looking like that they are drunk, completely drunk. Okay, with all that shocking ghastly junk. Okay, means with all that nasty stuff. Okay, junk means all the stuff you are having, eating stuff or unless stuff, all that horrible unless stuff. Okay, means उस चौंकाने वाले भयंकर कबाड़ के साथ. Okay, it is something that is very horrible, right? Means they are seeing the television, or they are seeing on the screen, and they are having some stuff with their self and they are eating that. Okay, so with the nasty stuff, unless stuff, they are sitting and watching towards the screen of the television. Okay, oh yes, we know it keeps them still. Yeah, we are that so aware that television keep them silent. Okay, we know that the television keep the child silent. Okay, they don't climb out the windowsill. They did not climb out the windowsill. Sill means the contour of the window. Okay, they never fight or kick or punch. They never fight. They just gather together. Okay, they gather together and watch the television. Okay, at that time they do not punch or they do not fight with each other. Okay, They're sitting like they are ally. They're sitting like a chum, okay, like a friend, okay, and they are staring towards the television, okay. At the time they never fight, never kick, never punch. They sit like they are a friend, okay. They gather like that, okay. They leave you free to cook the lunch, and they leave. This is poet is saying to the mother that they leave you to free they leave you free to cook the lunch, okay. At that time when they are seeing the television, they never ever interrupt you while you are cooking and while you are doing any stuff, any household stuff, okay. So they never interrupt you. They free, you are free to wash your dishes, your utensils in the sink. You are free, no one interrupt you, because the children who are the nastiest one, they are seeing the television, isn't it? But did you ever stop to think? But did you ever think, okay, did you ever think, okay, about it, that what this television is doing to your tot, okay, to your beloved tot means, the meaning of tot is small child, a child, okay. So did you ever think that what this television is doing with your child, okay? It rots the sense in the head, okay. It's rotten up the sense, okay. Means he lost all the senses. He can't think, he just stare towards the television, okay. He just think, he can't imagine, okay. It kills the imagination, it rots your sense, okay, your child sense, okay. It clogs and clutter up the mind. It clogs means it locked up, it locked, and clutter means it disarrange up the mind, okay. It makes a child so dull and blind. It make a child so dull. Dull means so boring, and so blind. Blind means when you saw the television continuously, obviously you got blind, okay. So it make your child so dull, so boring, and so blind. Blind means if anyone saw television continuously, so his or her eyesight will always obviously decrease, okay. He cannot longer understand a fantasy of fairyland. He can't think, okay. He can't think. A fantasy means imagination. He can't imagine a fairyland, okay. His brain becomes as soft as cheese. His brain become like a cheese, okay, as soft as a cheese is. So his brain become like that, a cheese. It is a simile. If we talk about the figure of speech, so it is simile. Why it is simile? Because it is containing as, okay. His power of thinking rust and freeze. He lost all his power of thinking. He can't think because it all rusted, it all freezes. He cannot think, he only sees. He can't imagine anything. He just see the scene in the television, what is going on. He never think, he never imagine the things, that how it is, how it happens, and this that. If you give a storybook to a child, so he, because it is not showing anything, the television, this poem, the storybook, the story is not telling anything. It is just, you need to imagine the story. That's why you can understand the story, okay. If you imagine the story, you can understand. But if you can't imagine the story, how you can understand? And in television, everything is visible, isn't it? So child is no need to think about it. Child is no need to ponder about it, okay, that how it is going on, how, because everything is explaining by the television itself, okay. So child is no need to explain, no need to imagine by himself or herself. But in a storybook, since no screen is there, just there are words, so it enhances your knowledge power, it enhances your brain, it makes your brain sharp, okay. And it just enhance the thinking power, okay. So it sharp your memory as well, okay. So in television, he never think, he only see, the scenes. Okay, now all right you will cry, all right you will say, but if we take the set away, what shall we do to entertain our darling children? Please explain. Now this is the question of parents are asking the question. They are doing query with the poet. Okay, they are saying that okay you are right, okay you are right that they will cry, okay they will say, but if we take our TV set away, so what shall we do to entertain our children? Okay, please explain us that if we take away the television, so what can we do to entertain our darling one, our children? Please explain us this as well. So poet is saying that okay we will answer, but with question with doing some question. Okay, we will answer, but we do some question to you. Okay, that what use the darling wants to do means what your child wants to do. Okay, how use they keep themselves contented means how they keep their self satisfied. Okay, how they keep their self satisfied. Okay, in ease, how they keep their self in ease. So before this monster was invented means before this monster has invented, what means how before child keep themselves contented. Okay, have you forgotten? Don't you know? क्या तुम्हें पता नहीं है? ओके, मीन्स जब ये मॉन्स्टर रिवर्स टू टेलीविज़न, इजंट इट? जब मॉन्स्टर की इन्वेंट होने से पहले कि जो चाइल्ड थे, जो यूथ था, पहला यूथ, वो अपने आप को कैसे सेटिस्फाई रखते थे विदाउट टेलीविज़न? प्लीज़ टेल मी. Okay, this is the question of poet to the parents. Okay, we will say it very loud and slowly. So we will say loud and slow. We'll say it very loudly and slowly. They used to read. They did read means we will say it very loud and slowly. In this stanza, the poet feeling shame because before student, the before generation, they used to read, but now generation they just want mobile phone and television and all the stuff. Okay, so the poet is feeling shame now that how today's youth got changed too much, that they are interested in mobile and all this nasty stuff, and they are not interested in books, reading books. So in this stanza, poet is feeling shame. Okay, they used to read, they did read and then proceed means they read before youth, before generation, they did not see the television and mobile phones. They just want to read. Okay, they want to read, they read more and more, they enhances their reading. Okay, and proceed and step out there and step forward. Okay, means they read and step forward to read some more great Scotch and Gazoo. To read some more, they read more books. Great Scotch and Gazoo. Great Scotch means it is an expression. Okay, it is an surprise expression. Okay, and Gazoo is the God's hooks. Okay, they are some fellow. Okay. One half their lives was reading books. The nursery shelves held books galore. Means their half of the life was passed away by reading the books only. They read, as we are having the great example of Einstein. Okay, Rama Arjun. Okay, Srinivas Raman Arjun. Okay, and other great fellows. We know them, right? They read and then proceed. That's why they proceed now. That's why Rama Arjun means they solved some mathematical equation, and that fellow Einstein become the most intelligent person. Why? Because they read. They did not see the television. They only want their relationship with whom? With books only. They make the books a good friend. Okay, one half their life. That's why their half life was spending as their spending by reading books. Okay, the nursery shelves held books galore. The nursery shelf, the shelf means we can say the in English, in Hindi we used to say alwari na. So the nursery shelves where the books are there held books galore. Okay, means there are so much stuff of books are there. Okay, galore means there's lots of book. Okay, books clutters up the nursery floors. Books are disarranged up to the nursery floor, means there are too much too much books that the books are disarranged. Okay, in a disarranged manner, the books are in the disarranged manner in the library. Okay, in the bookshelf. And in the bedroom by the bed more books was waiting to be read, means, and some books are lie on the bed.